What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing all right. This is Cameron from Tactical Trading Services. This is actually the first time I used YouTube live to stream and everything, so kind of a little learning experience so far. So forgive me for the delay at the beginning there, but I kind of just wanted to kind of just do a broader market overview and kind of talk about what I think we're looking at, and maybe where we're going to go, what's going to happen. So yeah, let's get right into it. We'll start out with SPX, since that is really the bread and butter of the markets, in my opinion. So if we go over here to a daily chart, I mean, we're knocking on the door of all-time highs. I was calling for a test of the 4160 area in the group whenever we was up in here, and we got that. We came right down to it. It held really well, and we popped with a nice pop on Friday. So what I'm looking at, if we start breaking over these all-time highs right here, then we're going, and we're going to be going fast, in my opinion. I could see a pretty substantial rally come in if we start breaking these highs. Now, I'm waiting. I have some positions on right now. They should be okay. Got some iron condors on and a couple call spreads on SPX. So they should be all right. If we start breaking all-time highs, I'll close out my call spreads. My iron condors, they're wide enough apart that I should be okay. But if we start breaking over that level, then yeah, we're going to have a pretty substantial rally, at least up into 43.50, in my opinion. If not, then we could roll over, and we'll come back down here and test this 4100. It's going to be very clear what's going to happen this coming week, I think. So that's really, kind of just a waiting game right now, because you don't want to go long and us end up getting that other pullback. You don't want to go short and us break these highs and rally hard. So it's best in these situations to kind of wait for some confirmation, in my opinion. And so that's what I'm going to do for any new trades going into SPX. So if we move over to the NASDAQ is kind of been it's kind of been in the same kind of funk, but it's a little bit farther off from its all-time highs, and it's kind of it's lagging. It's a lot more sideways over the last couple months, and yeah, we're kind of making some higher lows here, and I guess you could argue that it's still a pretty bullish trend, but we really need to get back up into this area and take off. So tech has really been hammered a lot this year, and I guess it's just kind of how it goes. It's expected, right? Because they've really been the leader of the bull run for, I mean, however many years it's been going on, right? We've been in a pretty massive bull run for a while. But NASDAQ, it came down here, and it tagged this 20 on the daily, and it held, got sandwiched right in between the 20 and 50 there. And then Friday, I mean, we just had a massive rally on Friday. And if you look at this candle structure right here, over the last, I don't know, couple days, whatever. You know, this is perfect for indicating a rally to come. So I am leaning more on the bullish side for both NASDAQ and the S&P, because it just looks like this structure. It just looks like it wants to go. But I'm gonna play it safe and going to wait for a little bit of confirmation. One that I want to talk about with you guys is Tesla. I have been watching Tesla for a long time in this little slightly sideways to down price action here, and I want Tesla to get back at least to 500, and I think that I think Tesla could see, gosh, it could see down in here 460 maybe, and I'm telling you right now, if I see Tesla down at 500 to 460 levels, I'm loading up on just a straight equities trade, buying shares, and I'll sell options against them. I'll sell weeklies against them, generate some income, because that will be a buy right in there. And I hope that Friday's move was just, you know, kind of following along with the overall markets, and that we're not over this sell-off, because I really want to get in at a lower level down here. I think that it'll be really good trade going into the end of the year and make a lot of money. So keep your eyes on Tesla. I like it. I want it to fall a little bit more. I hope that I don't miss out on it. And yeah, we'll see. Another one that I've been watching, and we actually played this one in the service. So Ford, we opened up Ford calls, and we sold them the next day for, I think it was 20-something%, I think, overnight profit for that. So I ended up, when I sent the alert out, and had a lot of time on it, because I really think that it's gonna come back up here and tag this 20 handle, and we'll just go ahead and we can put the price level right on there. That way, if we look at it in any streams after this, you know, we can talk about that. But I really do. I think that it wants 20. It's starting a pretty good rally. I sold the calls even with the time that we had on them, because I didn't want to get caught in a little pullback back into this 14 area. So I wanted to take that profit, take it off the table, and use that capital somewhere else. So, but Ford is one to watch. I would entertain adding this to a long-term portfolio. It's really done well. Should have been adding it at $5 really, but it is what it is. Let's see, another one that I like. Played some Workhorse. I think Workhorse has a lot of potential down here at these levels. This is going to be a good supply level here. If you look at all that price action right in this level. So there's going to be a lot of supply, and one thing to be aware of is there's going to be a lot of bag holders from up in this area here, okay? And I feel like we could definitely go back up here. What it looks like is going on here, it looks like we're going to kind of pull back to these moving averages and let those catch up, and we'll do a cross, and then we'll take off. So what it kind of appears to me. Of course, with a lot of names like this, it can be difficult to tell. So that one is definitely on watch, to see what happens there. But I think there's a lot of good potential. I think it's a good company to watch in the future. So looks like they have earnings out to August 10th. So you have a while before having to deal with all that. And but I think that this one could have some potential to really go. I mean, you could be looking at a pretty good run, in my opinion. So just keep that one on watch. I wouldn't be afraid to add that one to a long-term portfolio either. It's fairly cheap. We're sitting at 13.05 right now, so it wouldn't be that hard to accumulate some shares and start selling some options against it to generate a little bit of income. Let's see here. What's another one? We have an open position in plug. I think that we're just kind of consolidating under this 200 here. I don't know why that's there, but we're consolidating, right here at this 200. All the moving averages are starting to curl up down here. Looks like we could be getting a decent little cross on the 20 and 50. So this 200 is really going to serve as some resistance, obviously, as it has here. If we go back, we broke it back here in April, and we came back up and tested it, and we rejected, only to be right back up here. So we have a put credit spread on right now. It should be okay, but if we start breaking under the 30 handle, I will look to take some profits on that. But I think that we could see 20, 27, 28, and then we get some earnings action and we take off. I am bullish on this name, but to get real bullish, we really got to get above this 200, because that's our key resistance level now. So that's very important. Another one that I am watching is Grow Generation. Now, this is one that I am really excited for, because it's going to be an amazing trade opportunity, I think. Right now we're tagging this 50 on the daily, and we're getting rejected from it. So I feel like we could see another move down right into this support area in the low 30s. I think that it's going to be a pretty good trade opportunity. Whenever we get there, whenever we get to the 30s, I am going to open up some leaps, and I'm going to let them roll, because I think this has got some really good potential. As you can see, we had a amazing rally from a low $6 up to 67, So now we've just been in some consolidation here for quite a while. For the last, it was February. So since February, we've kind of just been consolidating sideways here. But I think this one has some amazing upside potential. So like I said, I will definitely be buying some leaps. I might even open up an equities position to sell against if we get down here. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But keep that one on your watch list. Like I said, it looks like we could be coming back down here. You know, we might not get as low as what I want, since we got the daily 200 there. We might end up holding it as support right around the mid 30s here. But you know, a lot of times we'll overshoot and only to bounce back. So I like to trade that way. If I see us breaking below a key moving average that you know is going to offer some good support, then I'll usually do a contrarian play and open up a bullish play to capture the movement back from that overshoot. But not all the time, but a lot of time that works out really well. So yeah, that's really all I have today. I just kind of wanted to talk about the S&P mainly, because it's really been, if you just take a step back, and just kind of look at what's going on, we've just kind of been sideways, really for quite a while. Ever since tagging this all-time high and selling off, we just kind of been ranging, you know, in a 100 or so point range. And so that's, you know, that's telling me, like I said, I'm bullish. It's telling me we're just coiling up, getting ready. I don't think that 4,400 in the next month, 2 months, I don't think that's out of the question. I think that it's very doable, and I think that it's coming. And if we do sell off, if we do get another correction here down into 4,100, or even down into the low 4,000s, I still think that we'll pop off that level and move up, and we'll be seeing 4,300 plus into 4,400. I really feel like this year for sure. So, and whenever that starts taking off, I think that it's going to be a extremely bullish run. So, you know, something like this right here, a pretty good ascent angle, in my opinion. So it's definitely something to keep on watch. It's going to be a moneymaker. Depending on the price action after this current iron condor I have on expires, I'll probably be waiting on selling the call side again for a little bit, because it's just going to be too risky for me, in my opinion. So yeah, as always, if anybody has any questions or needs any help with anything, then please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And if you haven't liked our page already, then I'll put a link down below the video. So go like our page, join our Facebook group, just kind of whatever, you know. And here, I'll put it in the comments right now. All right, so there's the there's a URL for our Facebook page. Go like us, check us out, see what we're about. And if you need any help, got any questions, then don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always happy to help. So, all right, everybody, happy trading. Have a good rest of the weekend.